Good evening. My previous video I was talking about the Taoiseach, Simon Harris, and reported to have said what he said, but it was in 2020, and it was the rough and tumble of politics he was saying. So, as Taoiseach, he congratulated him, the people in the United States voted overwhelmingly for President-elect Trump, and he congratulated him, and he had a pleasant 20-minute conversation with President Trump since his election to be the next president of the United States. So there's cordial relations, and so the way it was presented was actually erroneous and not correct. I mean, what a person says in 2020 when President Biden was elected, who claimed, well, had Irish descent, and though his tenure left sometimes a bit to be desired, but nonetheless, he was his forebears left this country during the famine period to seek a better life in the United States, and they were successful. And he's been in politics from the time of his age. He was about 28 in the Senate, so he's a long political record, whatever one would say about him. And President Trump and him had a meeting yesterday, and it was quite cordial, and there was none of this bitterness, and there was a crowd of photographers and commentators present, but none of them had an arrangement to sort to speak. They were all gabbling at the one time, so they don't seem to have a clue about how to be respectful, to my way of thinking. So you can't all be gabbling at one time, and it just sounded like a crowd of hounds or something. So it was erroneous to say what about the Taoiseach. He did not say anything. He congratulated President and had a conversation with for 20 minutes. So we have good relations with the United States. And so, like, sometimes what you say a long time ago often comes back to haunt you or something. But as long as he's in that way, so I withdraw any remark I might have said that was anyway overcritical, because I thought it was kind of a current affair. So the information that was presented was actually erroneous, and it wasn't actually correct at the present time. I think it should not concentrate on the negative. The positive, I think, is always good, isn't it? So there we are. Thanks very much, and I just wanted to correct the record there. When the going is good, I congratulated President Trump in my video, and I did when he was elected in 2016. Yeah, and he suffered grievously at the hands of people making allegations that turned out to be untrue. And then when he was the last 4 years, he suffered greatly at their hands as well, trying to bring charges against him one kind or another, dreadful. And still some residue there. Looked to me to be vindictive on the part of the Democrats, and it won't do them one blind bit of good. They nearly want to apologise for that behaviour, to my way of thinking, to gain any credibility with the public. They had their chance, and they blew it, to my way of thinking. They didn't listen to the people, and they were quite divisive and calling people names, and the Republican Party and people that support that view, calling them names. You can't do things like that. Bye now.